Hey everyone, I'm here with my friend Xavier. We're gonna do some Botox today. We've done it before together. You guys have seen those before and afters. I'm actually gonna just use him as a model right now to show you guys how I mark up my toxin and why I do it that way. All right, so if you make an angry face for me, do that for me. Yep, so here's the glabellar complex. It consists of two muscle groups. It's the corrugators on the side, make it angry. Yeah, see how they bulk out here? And then the processor in the center that comes forward. So this is a depressor muscle. It pulls the face down. And so above it, here we have the frontalis. Move your face up for me.
What am I doing?
No, like elevate your forehead.
Oh.
Yeah, I love that. See, there you go. And see, his comes out all the way to the angles right over here. And we've done toxin on him before, so he doesn't have a lot of movement here anymore. But you do see that movement coming through over here, the striations going up, right? So we're gonna treat that. And then if you can see the lateral aspect here, if you move your face up for me, yeah, you see that temporalis compensation there? So I'm gonna treat that as well. It's very common that when you're treating the frontalis that the temple will start to recruit movement. So I'm always looking for this on patients when I'm doing toxin because I treat the full upper third of the face just so everything's cohesive and balanced. Without toxin, we are naturally balanced, right? We have movement everywhere. So we don't wanna disrupt that balance by just treating isolated areas. It doesn't really give you optimal results. So smile for me. He doesn't really have a lot of crow's feet. I'm gonna do just very little on the sides just to kind of open it up a little bit there. But you can see if he tilts up just the slightest bit, when he smiles, he has a little bit closer down here. You can't really go too heavy with toxin down here because you'll kind of get like a shelf look. But what you can do is tiny micro droplets underneath the eye, just tiny little bits, just to help with that texture that can start to form there. He doesn't really have that texture yet, but you can see because of the movement, he will eventually get it. So it's preventative in that way. So if you scrunch up your nose, do that for me, like this. Doesn't have a lot of movement here. That's good. I'm gonna do a little sprinkle around the nose. What that's gonna do is, if you treat the glabellar over time and don't sprinkle over the nasalis will start to compensate for movement. It can give people a wider nose. This muscle can start to bulk up a little bit. So I just do very little here just to prevent that from happening and keeping things cohesive. Again, you always want, when you're treating an area, to look at the neighboring muscle to see how it's starting to compensate. So we saw that compensation for the temporalis. We're treating it like as if it's any other muscle. The nasalis hasn't been compensating yet. We're just doing it prophylactically.